Figures for the morning of Friday, and we're now at the 18th of November, 2022, 8:35 a.m. Central Time. A stronger stock market, and I have to admit, I'm a little surprised with it. The Dow has been carrying the day. The others have been trying to drag on it, and it appears that the Dow is winning the battle. Big break happening on the energies. Contango starting to take place if you're looking at the front versus the back months as well, which means oversupply. We're $5 away from the theoretical zone that the Biden administration said that they would start buying back and start filling the strategic reserves. We'll see what that does. Bonds and notes continuing to feel which way? Well, they're still dropping on rates. In the grain market, a big reversal yesterday in the corn. Now, at first, all the grains were down as the Ukraine situation went with Russia agreeing to 120 days more of allowing grain to be exported. That was initially bearish. Market came back with that. We'll see what's going on. Are we making harvest lows in the corn? That could be a case that we look at. The dollar rallied back smartly in the past hour and a half. It was down to 106.23 at the expense of the euro right now. In the euro, keep your eyes on this because Ms. Lagarde is already talking 2% interest rates there. They can't get away from the fact that they've got to keep raising them. And as you know, in the United States, the big battle has been every Fed speaker that comes out. The Fed speak is, we are not done raising rates, contrary to how many people want to see the pivot. Not at this point. That's an argument for the early part of 2023 that we start discussing as we see more CPI and labor numbers as to what really is going on. Right now, it's a guess on everybody's part. Have we seen the peak in inflation? If it is the case, then maybe there's talk about what happens. Watch labor. That's going to be the big issue, of course. As long as labor market stays strong, you don't have a deep recession regardless of what takes place. Now, in terms of economic news today, we've got existing home sales coming out at 9 o'clock. We have the conference board's going to update their leading, lagging, and coincident indicators at 9 o'clock. And then Japan. This is the biggest inflation they've had in decades, and Mr. Kuroda is saying it's not going to last. You heard what I just said. He said that the forces that have created it aren't there. They're importing oil prices and so on, which they believe is going to come down. And unfortunately, the push on the economy, and this is his definition, to cause the inflation isn't there. It's an import of inflation, and he doesn't believe that will last very long. So they're going to hold the road as to what they do, and they're not going to back away from that. I do want to remind you that every morning at about 5:30 a.m., I record my futures video. I want you to see what they do. I give you trade ideas. I start you off with the news out of Asia, then to Europe, to America. What's going on? What are the pros looking to do? Why are they looking to do it? What do the charts look like? And then on the weekend, I take you into the weekly charts. We review 40 of them there. Here's your weekly trades. What do you do with those in terms of the weekly charts? And, of course, Monday through Friday morning, looking at daily charts and sometimes a mixture with the weekly. I did that, in fact, just today. Then the special reports, the phone app, so you can keep up with everything that I do right on your phone and away from there. So how do you get all this? It's pretty simple. You can go to the website. It's under the word research. You can take your cursor, just move it up here, go to the word research, it's there. And you might want to look at our education section while you're there and get yourself some of the courses that we have. In any case, I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great trading day. I'll either see you at the end today with the market wrap-up over the weekend. We've got some cold weather. I might want to put it off and just enjoy myself tonight, cuddle up, and tomorrow do the updates. We'll see. I'm Ira. You have a good day.